Name Gjakova. How easy was that?
So easy. Welcome to our castle. The little arched windows.
The old bazaar, it is huge. You can see if you want to get your traditional clothing.
Kosovo.
Smells great.
Like butter as well.
So last night I was woken at 4:57 in the morning by a magnitude 5 earthquake that hit Macedonia. Luckily no one has been harmed, but the tremors were felt through Kosovo and Albania, and I think even Greece. I woke up at 4:57. I honestly thought that Molly's just leg kicked out and I moved, but the whole bed was moving. That was crazy. First experience of an earthquake. Thankfully, like I said, no one has been hurt. Let's get into the video. Good morning, guys, from Prishtina, Kosovo. It is actually our last morning. We had some amazing food here yesterday, but we are moving on. We're going to a town I presume you've never heard of. If I say the name Gjakova, have you heard of it? Probably not. It is the 7th most populated city in all of Kosovo, and it's actually used as like a main point to travel between Kosovo and the North Albanian Alps. We're actually in a bit of a rush as we've got to get the bus, and obviously we've woke up too late. I think they run every 20 to 40 minutes to Paya, which is a bigger city. Gjakova is in the middle. There isn't a direct bus there, but we can jump off if the bus driver tells us where to go.
Yeah, exactly. So that should be fine. But if you don't know who we are, we're Molly and Matt, and we didn't get let into Kosovo about 3 weeks ago.
Check that out.
We had to get a coronavirus test in Macedonia, but we are finally here and we started our trip in Prishtina, and we're basically doing a full loop of the country. The good thing is the main points you can go left to right or right to left. It goes round in a loop like that. And we're basically doing as many places as we can. As many as
possible. Most people, if they even come to Kosovo, which you should, do not read the news, go to Prishtina and Prizren. We are adding in all these towns and cities that you've probably never ever heard of. Gjakova being one of them. But stay tuned for today's video. There's going to be the biggest bazaar in all of Kosovo. There's going to be some traditional foods, a new city, and we might even be staying in a castle. We're so lucky. The bus station is literally right next to our hotel. Perfect location if you're staying in Prizren. Hotel Dennis would highly recommend it. We've made it. It's a huge bus station, mind you. It's massive. Well, I suppose I did expect it. It's the second biggest city. We just got to find one that's heading towards Paya, that goes through Gjakova, that knows that we want to get off in Gjakova and not Paya. It's actually really well signposted. Look, Prishtina is number 1. Gjakova Paya, number 2. Rahovec, number 3. This is really easy. We're getting straight on.
10:20 at least. What is the time? I think
perfect.
just
And then it goes all the way. Got all your shots, everything. We're on. How easy was that?
So easy. Where do you want to sit? We've got so much choice.
Let's
have one each.
Have one each. It's not very full.
No, it's not full at all, which is amazing.
Never let anyone tell you that travel in Kosovo is hard. We've literally arrived and we're off within 2 minutes. And like I say, if you want to go to any city in the country, it's signposted. You know which one it is. They can all speak English. There's some shops if you want some shops. They've got Kosovo music going on in here. Should be in Gjakova in an hour. I'm very excited.
That is us at Gjakova bus station. It was actually a very quick and easy, stress-free journey. The next task that we have is working out which way that we get to our hotel. I think it's just about 0.7. What is it? 700? I never know the less than a mile. 0.7 miles. It takes about 15 minutes. We're going to see if we can walk there, and we'll see how long it takes. Welcome to our castle.
It literally is. How cool was that lift?
The lift is so crazy. It's all glass and it feels like you're going up and down with a bit of string. So cool. But we have our gorgeous headboard. I love this theme in here. It's very wooden, very traditional, and actually that is what Carshia means.
Which is, even the lift is very traditional. Traditional meets modern, I think.
Traditional meets modern and stylish. Lovely big bed. We have a huge cabinet here with a big TV. They've left out some little rose petals, which makes the room smell so nice.
Oh, and the bathroom. We have a mini bar and the bathroom. Really nice, huge. Love the LED mirror again. Lovely modern sink, toilet, and a huge shower around here. But I think the best bit is this view from the window.
These lovely beige sort of windows open out onto the tiny cobbled streets below us.
Look at this. Outside, lovely cobbled streets, and the bazaar is right there. I love how our hotel is literally located right on the old bazaar. We're now walking along the old cobbled streets. This is lovely. This is all like still part of the hotel. Our room is just up above, but we are going to head to the old bazaar, which is the oldest and largest in all of Kosovo. So there's going to be a lot of shopping to be done. There's actually a new side of town and the old side of town. We're staying in the old side of the town. The new side of town is currently sort of being renovated. There's not loads to see there. Whenever you go to a city, all the best things to see are in the old town.
This is actually part of the hotel.
It is literally a castle.
It's humongous. It's amazing as well. I love the little arched windows, and at the top it's kind of got like, looks like chimneys. I really like that. You know what I mean? It looks, look up there.
Look at this. It's designed like a castle, and we're literally...
This is the road.
The beginning of the old bazaar.
To Carshia in Mada.
Basically, if you're coming to Gjakova, this is what you come here for. The old bazaar. It is huge. Can you see the end? You literally, it goes for miles. It's lined with bars, restaurants, and it's got really nice decorations hanging the whole way through. I think it's 1 kilometre, so we better just get walking. This could already be my favourite bazaar. Look, bar, another bar, cafe, and all these. Look at these are incredible. You've got these the whole way down. More bars. Molly, we're gonna need to get a drink here.
We haven't even got to the bazaar yet, and I'm in love. There's just cocktail bars everywhere. I can see giraffe beer, bars. I love the hanging little tassels and the lanterns. It just feels so nice. But you know what? I can see some shops.
I've had to turn my mask around. Someone else has said about it, but it just doesn't fit this way. The guy that made it put the Kosovan flag upside down. I do apologise. I'm gonna have to say this in every video now. But once you head out of the area with the bars and restaurants, you come to more bits that sell like traditional clothing, souvenirs, like most bazaars. But this one actually has a very, very rich history. It dates back so many years. It's actually a main trading spot between Istanbul and Skoda in Albania. You can see if you want to get your traditional clothing, traditional Albanian Kosovan clothing, you can come here and you can get it. I think it'd suit you, Molly.
What a nice little dress. Oh, why don't you get a kaleche then?
I'm not from the mountains.
You can get a field one. In the oldest bazaar is the oldest mosque, the Hammam Mosque. It's right in the centre of the bazaar. It basically takes centre stage, but amongst the mosque is all of these wooden sort of boxes, I suppose you would say, with red roofs, and it is like the traditional bazaar. This is what I would imagine it would have been like so many years ago when people used to have their front doors open and have clothes for sale or other traditional goods for sale. I just think it's really, really cool. I love bazaars. We got invited to this man's shop, and it's so cool. So this is all the traditional clothes, and this is where he makes it all. You make it all yourself.
You make
all by himself, and he embroiders everything. It's so nice.
Very talented. And this is where you make.
Oh, no way.
Ah, I see.
No problem.
Thank you so much. Your shop is amazing. Take care.
Oh, wow.
How nice was that?
So nice. He's so sweet, and I love the fact that he does this all by himself. It's so traditional. took us the longest time to actually find somewhere. Every single place along here looks unreal and they are so packed inside, but we've found a paella draft in the green pub. I think it's similarly like an Irish pub, but I love this street. I can tell this is going to be one of our favourite streets ever.
Kosovo. They're actually so busy inside. I think we're the only ones crazy enough to sit outside and nearly
in the freezing
cold in nearly December, but can't beat paella draft. This is honestly, I think I'm going to say it, favourite bazaar I've been to so far, because I've never seen so far in the Balkans a street with this many bars and restaurants. Like, if there wasn't a curfew tonight, I could see us staying out very, very late, drinking far too many of these. I am absolutely in love with the old bazaar. There's just too many bars and too many restaurants. It's perfect. I'm sure we'll go back there either later or tomorrow, but we've got a quick taxi up the mountain to Chabrat, which is basically the viewpoint over the city of Gjakova. There's actually like a World War II monument behind me that's being renovated, a restaurant that's been renovated, and another restaurant that's being renovated. I presume right now during these times it is a good time to renovate, but we're going to this place. Yeah. This is the only one that's open, Oxygen.
It's extremely busy as well, but it doesn't seem like there's an official viewpoint at the minute because everything's being renovated. So our best bet is to go into a bar. I love the fact that there is a lounge bar that's like underground. You go down these dark stairs and you can look out over to the city, I would assume. Crazy place, but everything is shut right now. Everything's being renovated. Apart from Oxygen.
I really like this. It's just a shame that it's closed. It was a memorial for soldiers that fought in World War II.
I think it has been around for ages. But
they're obviously renovating it. They've got a brand new road to come up here. It's like the perfect spot for sunset, but obviously we do not have sunset today. And we have made it into Oxygen. The view over the city of Gjakova is absolutely incredible. The paella is even better, but it is so cold. I've literally had to run out here to show you guys the view. I'm running back in a minute. In the distance, you can actually see the Albanian Alps, which is pretty crazy. The city itself, amazing. Again, the red stoned roofs. I love it. The old town, it's absolutely incredible. I'm running back in now. I've shown you the view. I'm going back in. It is too cold right now.
Quick taxi back and we are now in our restaurant at our hotel, Carshia, Jupave. I think that is the best pronunciation, but wow.
We're going light for dinner today.
Yes, light.
Stay tuned for tomorrow, it's going to be ridiculous.
We have lovely bread, we've got ivar and pinjor, and then we have a maize bread lechenek, we have stuffed peppers and cream, and then we've got 4 different cheeses which look unreal. I'm so excited.
They also said to me that they have a selection of like 12 different flavoured raki, and I heard raspberry and I was like, raspberry raki, and it's all homemade here.
I've never known somewhere to have so much raki.
Oh, that's so good. It's so sweet. It's a little bit like absolute raspberry.
And this
vodka.
was, what flavour was it, raspberry?
Raspberry, yeah. Right, we've got this maize bread lechnek. It looks very similar
to a cornbread.
To a cornbread barrette.
It looks like it's got like spinach as well.
No, it's really good. It's warm, a little bit crisper on the outside, and spinach in the inside.
And for our main, we have a lovely...
As if the starter wasn't enough.
Yeah, as if the starter wasn't enough. We have a grilled tomato Gjakova vegetable special dish. We have sajuk, which
basically a Kosovo
traditional sausage, and then we have the beef patties with cheese on top. So good. Every family has their own traditional way of cooking a sajuk.
I think it's traditional in Paya.
Traditional in Paya, I think, so we'll probably eat this a lot more over the next few days. Oh, hot. Really crispy on the outside.
Hot?
Super soft, but really, really hot. Tastes like a savaloy.
This looks so good. They call it a meatball, but essentially looks like a burger with cheese on top, which is... Look at that.
Real.
I don't even need my fork. Look at that. that. It looks so good. It smells
It
great.
smells like butter as well.
I've never tried it, so wow. I've never had beef. No. That literally melts in your mouth. Also got the Gjakova vegetable bake, which again goes in the oven. Stay tuned for tomorrow. We're going to see all of this. We're going to eat so much more food, so I don't want to go into too much depth today. Smells great.
It's just like loads of grilled veg.
That was hot. Be really nice on bread. Just very
Tomatoey.
really tomatoey.
Wow, what great food. I am stuffed. I even had to undo my jeans, but we will show you more of the food and how it is prepared tomorrow. That is something we are so excited for. Really enjoyed Gjakova. It keeps surprising me. I think Kosovo keeps surprising both of us. Please don't listen to what they tell you on the media and what is written. We've had the best time in Kosovo and we think that there is so much more to see. Literally amazing. Love the bazaar. Probably one of my favourite places so far. It just has everything. It's so set up for anything you could ever want. Good food, good drinks, and it's so pretty as well. It's been really cold. I loved going up to the top to see the viewpoint, but because it was that cold we did have to sit inside. I can imagine in summer that it is so busy. But tomorrow we're going to show you more, like I said, of the food, of where we are staying in our amazing castle, giving me castle vibes. But for now I need to literally sit down, let all my food digest and have a good night's sleep. So we will see you tomorrow in our castle.